Have you ever wondered why some people seem to accumulate wealth with ease, while others struggle to escape the clutches of poverty? We're about to embark on a journey to unravel this conundrum, a paradox, if you will, that seems to define our society. In this vast world of ours, wealth and poverty exist side by side, each a stark contrast to the other. This disparity is often attributed to societal factors like the uneven distribution of resources, lack of opportunities, and, yes, even plain old luck. But there's more to it than meets the eye. At the heart of this paradox lies the human psyche, the mind. The mindset, to be precise. It's a fascinating thing, really. It has the power to shape our reality, to determine whether we swim in wealth or drown in poverty. You see, those who accumulate wealth understand the importance of a growth mindset. They believe in their ability to learn, to adapt, to overcome hurdles. This belief fuels their drive to succeed, to move beyond their current circumstances, no matter how dire they may seem. On the other hand, misconceptions about poverty often hold people back. The belief that poverty is a life sentence, a trap from which there is no escape, can be paralyzing. It creates a cycle of despair and hopelessness that feeds on itself, keeping people locked in a perpetual state of want. But it doesn't have to be this way. Poverty is not a life sentence. It is a circumstance, and like all circumstances, it can be changed. It begins with challenging these misconceptions, with understanding that the power to change our reality lies within us. It starts with believing that we are not defined by our current circumstances, but by our potential, our capacity to grow and to achieve. The process of escaping poverty and accumulating wealth is not as complex as it may seem. It all starts with a shift in mindset. Remember, wealth is not just about money. It's about freedom, about the ability to live life on your own terms. And the journey to wealth, well, it begins in the mind. So, are you ready to embrace the challenge? A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And in this case, that step is drafting a comprehensive plan. Now, some might say that planning is tedious, but let's get real. It's the cornerstone of every successful journey. And the journey from poverty to wealth is no exception. Picture this. You're on a road trip. You wouldn't just hop in your vehicle and start driving aimlessly, would you? No. You'd chart a course, plan your pit stops, and ensure you have enough fuel to get you there. The same principles apply to your financial journey. Without a solid plan, you're essentially driving blind, and that's a recipe for disaster. So let's talk about the elements of a good plan. First up is goal setting. You need to establish clear, achievable goals. Whether you want to save a certain amount, start a business, or invest in real estate, these goals will act as your destination. Next is budgeting. This is your fuel gauge. It helps you monitor your income and expenses and ensures you're not consuming more than you're bringing in. Remember, a penny saved is a penny earned. Finally, a sustainable income source. This is your vehicle's engine. Whether it's a job, a side hustle, or an investment, it's what will keep you moving forward. Having these three elements in your plan will put you on the right track. And remember, the plan doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be practical and flexible enough to adapt to the bumps along the road. A well-crafted plan serves as your roadmap in the journey from poverty to wealth. Wealth accumulation is impossible without a sustainable income source. And this is where our focus shifts to creating that all-important income source. Crucial to breaking away from the shackles of poverty and stepping onto the path of prosperity. The first and most traditional way is through employment. Employment provides a steady paycheck and is often the first step towards financial independence. But remember, the goal isn't just to get a job. It's to get a job that can provide consistent income and potential for growth. Next, we have entrepreneurship. Have a unique idea or skill? Why not turn it into a business? This path isn't for everyone, as it requires a high level of commitment and risk tolerance. But for those brave enough to take the plunge, the rewards can be substantial. Lastly, let's talk about investment. This is where your money works for you. Investing in stocks, bonds, real estate, or even a friend's startup can provide an additional income stream. But remember, with high potential returns comes high risk. So, always do your research and consult with professionals before making any investment decisions. However, a critical point to remember is that relying on a single income source is precarious. In a world as unpredictable as ours, diversification is key. Diversification of income sources reduces the risk and increases the potential for wealth accumulation. The power of saving and investing cannot be underestimated in the journey to wealth. When we talk about saving, many people envision a piggy bank or a stash under the mattress. But let's shift our perspective a bit. Saving isn't just about stowing away every extra penny. It's about setting aside a part of your income regularly, creating a safety net for unforeseen circumstances, and preparing for future financial goals. Now imagine this. You've saved a good chunk of your income. It sits in your bank account, gathering dust. Is that enough? Not quite. Here's where investing comes into play. Investing is like planting a seed and watching it grow. Over time, your money can multiply, thanks to the magic of compound interest. What's compound interest, you ask? Well, it's interest on interest. When you invest your money, it earns interest. Next year, both the original sum and the interest earned earn more interest. That's compound interest. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, gaining more and more snow as it rolls. Over time, even a small investment can grow into a substantial sum. But here's a word of caution. While investing can multiply your wealth, it also comes with risks. That's why it's essential to understand what you're investing in and diversify your investments to spread the risk. Let's touch on debt for a moment. Avoid unnecessary debts, and if you're already in debt, make a plan to pay it off. Remember, saving and investing are not just about piling up money. They're about making your money work for you, even when you're not working. They're about securing your future and the future of those you care about. Saving and investing are not just about accumulating wealth, but also about ensuring financial security and independence. In the world of finance, the only constant is change. A phrase that rings true, especially when it comes to the path towards wealth. To navigate this path successfully, two essential qualities are required: constant learning and adaptability. Let's take a look at constant learning first. The financial landscape is perpetually evolving, with new trends, technologies, and investment opportunities emerging all the time. It's crucial to stay informed about these changes. Reading financial news, attending webinars, participating in financial forums, and even taking courses can all serve to broaden your knowledge base. Remember, knowledge is power, and in the world of finance, it can translate into wealth. Now, onto adaptability. Being adaptable means having the ability to adjust your strategies based on new information or changes in the market. Let's say you've invested in a certain industry, but a new market trend suggests another industry is on the rise. An adaptable investor would consider shifting their focus to capitalize on this new opportunity. It's about being flexible and open to change, rather than clinging stubbornly to a preconceived plan. So, in essence, constant learning keeps you informed, and adaptability allows you to make the best use of that information. This dynamic duo can make all the difference in your journey to wealth, helping you seize opportunities and mitigate risks along the way. By staying informed and adaptable, you can seize opportunities and mitigate risks in your journey to wealth. We've covered a lot of ground today, so let's take a moment to recap. We've discussed the wealth and poverty paradox, highlighting the importance of shifting your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Remember, wealth starts in the mind, and it's crucial to cultivate a positive, abundance-focused mentality. We then moved on to planning, the foundational step on your journey to wealth. A well-thought-out plan is your roadmap, outlining your financial goals and the steps you'll take to achieve them. The journey might be challenging, but with a solid plan, you can navigate your way to financial success. Next, we explored the importance of building a sustainable income source. This doesn't mean just securing a job or a single stream of income. It means creating multiple income streams that can sustain you and provide a safety net during tough times. Saving and investing, the fourth pillar, is the engine that propels your wealth growth. Saving isn't about denying yourself pleasures, but about prioritizing your financial future. Investing, on the other hand, is about making your money work for you, multiplying your wealth over time. Last but not least, we emphasized the importance of continuous learning and adaptability. The world is constantly changing, and to stay ahead, you must be willing to learn, adapt, and evolve. Remember, the journey from poverty to wealth is not a sprint, but a marathon. It requires patience, persistence, and perseverance. But with the right mindset and tools, anyone can make this journey successfully.